My people, welcome back to my channel. Khan has called Iniedo out over the movie she produced called Dirty Christmas. This is very laughable. Sincerely, this is very laughable. Because if my memory serves me right, we've been dealing with insecurity, especially the Christian community in this country. And Khan has suddenly become deaf and dumb. Like they are acting like they are not in existence. All of a sudden, an artist, an actor who is performing her artistic rights produced a movie. Suddenly, Khan woke up from the slumber, from any corner of their bed they've been sleeping for God knows how long, now decided to talk and said they are against the movie. Really? So what happened all this while we've been dealing with insecurity? It is someone, an individual, an actor who is performing her artistic rights by producing a movie. You suddenly, that didn't sit well with you. You suddenly wake up and now think you have the right to say a thing over it. But you don't have the right to say a thing over all the Christians they've been buying and be kidnapping. Really? This is very, it's very laughable, sincerely, to say the least. In fact, let me read it the way Celebrity Plug said it. Celebrity Plug. The Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, has faulted the title of a newly released Nollywood film, A Very Dirty Christmas, describing it as offensive to the Christian faith and urging relevant regulatory authorities to review the production. In a statement issued on Thursday, CAN President Archbishop Daniel Oko said Christmas is a sacred season that marks the birth of Jesus Christ and should not be depicted in ways that undermine its spiritual significance. Oko said the use of the word dirty is reference to Christmas trivializes the celebration, which he noted symbolizes purity, peace, love, and redemption. The statement partly read, the Christian Association of Nigeria is deeply troubled by the title of the movie, A Very Dirty Christmas, which it considers offensive and disrespectful to the Christian faith. Christmas is a sacred season that marks the birth of Jesus Christ and represents purity, peace, love, and redemption. Linking such a holy celebration with the word dirty diminishes its spiritual meaning and reduces a solemn religious observance to something crude and sensational. Khan said that although it recognizes the value of creative freedom in filmmaking, exactly, that's where we are going, such freedom should be exercised responsibly and with due sensitivity, particularly in a religiously plural society like Nigeria. Khan therefore calls on the National Film and Video Censors Board to explain how the title was approved for public exhibition, particularly during the Christmas season. Khan also urges industry bodies such as the Actors Guild of Nigeria and other stakeholders in Nollywood to take a clear stand on the use of religious themes and symbols in ways that may offend faith communities. Oko stated Khan further urged the film's producer, Iniedo, to be mindful of the concerns raised and take appropriate steps to address them. The association cautioned that trivializing sacred values, particularly at a time when the nation is grappling with moral and social challenges, could exacerbate divisions and undermine mutual respect. Kai can. Una get God, sha. Everything that has been happening in Benue and Jos, you people has been sleeping. You people have been in the deep sleep. Never said a word. Never. It was this pastor that has been shouting and shouting. It is Khan that's supposed to be in the forefront, the way that pastor in Jos has been shouting. But it's Una, you people have been in coma, deep sleep. All of a sudden, an artist, an actor, exercising her artistry, creative rights. You people suddenly realize what is right and what is not. Really. So upon seeing this, Iniedo responded. Let me read. Iniedo responded and said, media statement, art at its highest form is meant to provide thoughts, spark conversations, and reflect the complexities of human experience. It is in this spirit that a very dirty Christmas was created. Prior to the release of the film, all legal and regulatory requirements governing motions pictures in Nigeria were fully complied with. Including securing the appropriate approval from the National Film and Video Censors Board. Nigerian Copyright Commission, NCC, among others, at no time was there any intentions to demean, ridicule, or dishonor Christianity, the Christmas season, or the values held dear by millions of Nigerians. I am a devoted Christian. My faith is deeply personal to me, and it guides my value, my choices, and my life. I would never knowingly create or associate myself with any work that seeks to misrepresent, disrespect, or undermine my religion or the essence of Christianity. The title of the film is metaphysical, reflecting the story being told and the realities explored within it. Christmas, while sacred, is also a season that often reveals the contrast between appearance and truth, joy and struggle, virtue and human imperfections. Storytelling has always relied on contrast to encourage reflection, not to cause offense. It is also important to note that we have since been publicly promoting this film, with its title clearly visibly across multiple media platforms. During this entire period, no concerns or objections were raised. It is therefore surprising that reservations are only being expressed after the film has been released and duly approved by the appropriate regulatory authorities. Early engagement would have allowed for constructive dialogue and mutual understanding before now. I acknowledge the concerns raised by the Christian Association of Nigeria, and I respect the important role faith plays in our society. Nigeria strives when dialogue, understanding, and mutual respect guide our engagement, especially at the interaction of faith, culture, and creative expression. I invite everyone to go to cinema across Nigeria to watch A Very Dirty Christmas for themselves. See the story, feel the message, and judge it in its proper contrast. Iniedo. So can una suddenly wake up from una slumber, from the part of the bed people been sleeping? Look at all the buy that has been happening. The Christians, they've been kidnapping from churches, and the ones they've been buying. You people have never said a word. You people have never. By now, you people supposed to be in the forefront. The way that pastor in Jos has been in the forefront shouting. This is how Khan could have been in the forefront shouting. They would have been in every radio station, every television station, in all the 36 states. But no. It is when someone is exercising her artistry job, when she's her creative artistry work, it is when you people wake up from the corner of the bed. People have been sleeping now want to talk about the name of a movie. You people have not even watched the new movie to know if it represents a Christmas in a very bad light or not, because they just call it a dirty Christmas. You people just wake up, want to put mouth. Please, Mona, go hide on her face. We have plenty matter at hand that you people are supposed to channel this energy to, not this. I beg. My people, please let me know what you think in the comment section. Please subscribe to our channel, like, and thanks for watching. Bye.